So, can you say, both of you, if there's something, some quality, or something that we could, as evangelizers, what would you recommend? How do we approach people? How do you think that we can be effective and not feel we're forcing things on them? What can you say? What your recommendations would be?
That's a very important question because the reason I think, I was. One of the reasons I was attracted to the Catholic Church is because people that I encountered, like my husband and Father Sam, for example, and Adelle, is that they're willing to talk about their faith, but they are not, all sort of pushing you or imposing their harming. It's more they're, available to answer questions. They are encouraging, and they're not judgmental. Very understanding of the fact that I did not grow up believing all these things that they grew up believing necessarily, and I think that's the key, is that you have to be available and accessible and interested and encouraging without pushing. And people don't react well to pushing. They don't react well to being told this is what you should believe without any explanation for why, and to just give you space and time. People come to their decisions in their own time frame, and it might take a few months or it might take many years. And if you try to push them to get there sooner than they're ready, you're going to have exactly the opposite results. They're going to run as far and as fast as they can in the other direction. I saw this happen in college. I joined a Christian group on campus because I was really kind of exploring, and I saw that, I felt that I was being, I felt like I was being judged because I wasn't already where they were, and I actually stopped going to these meetings because I didn't really feel like I was welcome as somebody who had not gotten there yet. And for a few years, I actually avoided going to church and being part of any Christian communities because of the way that I thought I was treated. So I think it makes a really big difference in terms of how people who are not born and raised in a Christian faith respond. It makes a big difference how welcoming and open-minded people are.
Thank you. Adelle, is there anything further you might want to add that you would say?
I knew you were going to ask me that, and I'm saying I'm not sure I could have said that any more beautifully.
Yes.
There was a saint, maybe you know this, Louise, better than I. Might have been Francis, but I'm not sure. Said, "Teach always, and if necessary, use words." So I think that's
a perfect ending.
You just have to. They're all God's people, children. He takes care of it in His time. I've had to learn that myself because I'm like, I want it now.
Yeah.
My time, please, right now. But over the years, I realized that sometimes our time isn't God's time. So.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate your time. And have a happy, joyful Easter.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure, Louise.